They laughed when I said soil could heal a broken mind. They called it pseudoscience, a joke, a waste of a brilliant mind. My own family. They said I was an embarrassment, a child playing with dirt, destined to fail and drag the family name through the mud. They didn't just doubt me, they buried me under their contempt. But today, they stand in the shadow of a monument they never believed could exist, and the silence of their regret is the sweetest music I've ever heard. The day the academic community publicly discredited me was the day I died a little inside. I stood at the podium, my heart hammering against my ribs, as they tore apart my proposal that urban soil and its rich mycelial networks could heal psychological trauma. They called it magical thinking, unscientific folklore. And then, the cruelest cut of all, my family sent a group text. Told you he was a lost cause. Go play with your dirt, the embarrassment of the family. At least get a real job. The pain of that dismissal was a physical weight, a cold anchor dragging me down. But instead of breaking, it forged a silent, burning resolve. I walked out of that lecture hall, abandoned the tenure track, and stepped into the shadows of the city. I turned to the overlooked field of urban mycology. To the average observer, I was just a guy culturing spores in a tiny, moldy apartment, foraging in abandoned alleyways. My family mocked it as a pointless hobby, a pathetic attempt to avoid reality. They didn't understand that I wasn't just growing mushrooms. I was mapping the underground neural networks of the city, proving that the earth holds the literal keys to collective trauma. The arduous ascent was a solitary, grueling battle. I had no funding, no lab, and certainly no respect. I slept on community garden floors, faced arrests for trespassing to collect soil samples, and watched investor after investor laugh me out of the room. Urban mycology, is that even a job? They'd sneer. Every setback was a test of my grit, but I kept going. I started small, transforming a barren, trash-strewn lot behind a community center into a glowing, bioluminescent fungal garden. People came out of curiosity, then out of necessity. They sat under the soft, warm glow of the mycelial canopies, breathed the spore-rich air, and reported deep, measurable drops in cortisol. The science caught up, then the public embraced it. The pointless hobby became a multi-million-dollar movement, healing souls in concrete deserts. Tonight, I stand on the stage of the grand opening of Verdant Haven, the largest therapeutic urban ecology sanctuary in the city. My family is in the front row, looking uncomfortable, their faces etched with a quiet, awkward tension. They didn't come to congratulate me. They came because they had to. They had to witness the undeniable truth of what I became. As the lights dim, the sanctuary glows with a soft, ethereal light. Thousands of people walk through the mycelial corridors, veterans with PTSD, teenagers drowning in anxiety, elders carrying the quiet grief of a lifetime. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and healing. My mother looks at the crowd, then at the glowing mushrooms, then at me. I see the exact moment the realization hits her. The father, who told me I would die penniless, looks at the massive grant on the wall and the genuine tears of gratitude from a healed community. His hand trembles. He doesn't look at me with anger anymore. He looks at me with the quiet, heavy realization of a profound mistake. The poetic justice isn't in their humiliation, but in their quiet, undeniable acknowledgement of the beauty of what they tried to crush. I look at them, not with bitterness, but with a deep, grounding peace. The path was never about proving them wrong. It was about proving to myself that the earth and the human spirit are resilient enough to heal anything. True success isn't measured by the applause of those who doubted you, but by the quiet peace you bring to the world. And tonight, the city breathes, heals, and thrives because I dared to believe in the quiet power of the soil.